ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. What do you want to talk about today?
We have to do the lead in.
Okay, what's the lead in?
Hey guys, Dave and Mike here for our weekly real estate show, which still does
Yes.
not have a name.
Right.
If you have a name, just leave it in the comments and we'll consider it.
Yes.
And
absolutely.
if you win, you're going to get one of these Pacific West lending hats.
Very nice.
Very fancy. So
Yeah.
we're going to talk about a couple things. One, we're going to talk about the real estate market. Two, we're going to talk about some mortgages and mortgage rates. But let's talk about what's going on in this market, Mike.
Well, everybody's a little concerned that the Federal Reserve raised interest rates 75 basis points or 0.75%.
I'm not concerned.
You're not?
Why
not?
Because it doesn't necessarily affect the interest rates.
Exactly, Dave.
That's right.
The Federal Reserve, the Fed funds rate, really, affects the prime rate and short-term lending like credit cards, auto loans, and some home equity loans. So it's really short-term money. After the Fed raised rates a few days ago, let's just look back to Friday and then hop to Monday. This Monday, interest rates for a 30-year fixed purchase money loan were down approximately 3/8 of 1%, which is 0.375 of 1%. So actually, the Fed funds rate did nothing to the mortgage rates because they're not tied to mortgages. And rates improved across the board. So, don't freak out when you see the Fed chairman squawking about raising interest rates, unless you have a huge ton of credit card debt, which of course we could refinance into a lower rate.
That's right.
So there you go.
Get yourself another quad. Maybe a jet ski.
Absolutely.
All right. Wow. All right. Let's talk about the real estate market.
Yeah, tell me about it, Dave.
You think things have changed?
Oh, yeah.
They have
I'm going to
changed.
say they did.
Just in the last 30 days, we've had a price adjustment, not up, but down 5%. So what
Right.
does that mean? Well, your house value has gone down. Is that bad? Well, not necessarily. We just came out of the most extraordinary real estate market we've seen in I don't know how long. So we saw unprecedented gains. So I think we're just giving some of those back a little bit. I
Right.
think.
It's unrealized gain if you don't sell your house at the tip top of the market, correct?
Not even Warren Buffett hits it at
Right. No.
Not all the time. So don't feel bad. Now, the good news is overall, we've seen price appreciation as to what would be in a normal market. What is a normal market? So
Yeah.
a lot of people are saying I would say this is more of a normal market.
Right.
We've gone from 3,500 listings, earlier in the year to over almost 19,000 right now.
Right.
So there's a lot more options for buyers. They didn't have any. So those were the days of, you'd make an offer to the seller, no contingencies, no nothing. So you're buying these dumps that need a lot of work. You didn't really have a lot of choice. That ain't the case anymore.
Right.
We're seeing seller concessions, some rate buy downs.
Exactly.
What's interesting though is this is probably one of the most rapid change in a market we've seen ever.
Right. Yeah, it was going 100 miles an hour, and someone slammed the brakes on and pulled the emergency brake and slid it sideways.
Yeah, everybody
So,
went through the windshield.
Yeah, and
there's some bodies
and of
lying
course with interest rates spiking 3 months ago, that takes a lot of people out of the market.
Yeah.
Just a slight bump in interest rate can be the difference between qualifying and not. So it's normalizing, and now sellers have to compete. So it could be a good thing.
You can also, it's reasonable to expect the seller to pay a rate buy down, so you could actually buy down your interest rate.
Exactly.
A 2-1 buy down may not be a bad idea. So you get 2% lower interest rate for a year, then it's 1%, then it goes to a normal rate, or you can just buy the rate down for the entire term, whatever that term of the mortgage is. Did I forget to mention that we're actually doing this from McDowell Mountain Ranch Golf Course?
Forgot about that. We are at beautiful McDowell Mountain Ranch Golf Course here in North Scottsdale.
And did we get permission to do this?
Absolutely not.
I don't think we did.
But we're plugging them.
We're
so
doing
what
it.
What are you going to do?
We're doing it.
Absolutely.
So I would like to come back here when it's cooler.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm sweating my what's off.
Super hot.
Yeah, it's pretty hot. But nothing will stop us from delivering this report.
No, nothing. not rain, wind.
30%,
sunshine.
I think over 30% in Phoenix, price reductions on active properties.
Absolutely. I
Wait.
track a bunch of houses on the market
Well, you own properties
for my,
all over the place.
you know, because I'm interested, right?
Yeah.
Properties we own, and houses that I'm looking to looking at to purchase, and I'm watching every day the Zillows, the Redfins sending price reduction, it's all day, every day. So, so if you are looking for a house, this is a little bit better time to be in the market to buy one than you would have been 90 days ago.
Oh, no question. Well, or you could go to Boise. 65% of the homes there have seen a price reduction.
There you go.
All right, so real statistics as to what the market's doing. Agents, we use a term called contract ratio. A couple months ago, the contract ratio was 250. What that means is for every 250 homes in escrow, there are 100 listings. What is it today? I know what it was last week. It was 48. So there were 48 contracts for every 100 listings. At 30, it's a buyer's market. I would even almost say we're there right now. You know, it used to be multiple offers. Now you're marketing to get the offer for your property. Your property better look good. You can't just throw it on the market anymore. Painted, staged, get the underwear off the floor. How about we throw out the junk we're not using anymore? They need to look good.
Yep, absolutely.
So, or they will sit. Overprice your house and let it sit on the market, that's a killer. How do I get around that? Would you like to know?
Yeah, tell me, Dave.
So I go non-traditional. I'm not going to put the house on the market right away because we want to test the pricing. You get the pricing wrong, it's just going to bite you in the butt. You're going to do price reduction after price reduction and chase that market down. Let's price it low, or 7% below the appraised value, and sweep in all the buyers and create a market stir.
A frenzy, right?
And then get that feeding frenzy. It is Shark Week too.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Excellent.
On Discovery Channel. So we get the feeding frenzy,
Yeah.
and that's best scenario, we get a bidding war, price goes up. So
Absolutely.
because we do not want to do days on market, we do not want price reductions, and I think that's about it. So
I think it was a good show.
final comments.
I don't know.
I don't
Hang
know.
in there. Look for properties. Look for rentals.
That's right. That's the new mantra. Look for properties. 3 words.
Yeah.
Look for properties.
That's good stuff.
All right, Dave Mason with Urban Lux Real Estate and
Michael Aldridge with Pacific West Lending.
Mason out.